Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading for April 22nd through the 28th. I'm going to be taking a look at your immediate past, present, and future, pulling some advice for you as well as the outcome. Now, this is general and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. Roles can be reversed, so take what applies to you, the person on your mind, your situation, and leave the rest. At the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. Show me Scorpio, please. I saw it whenever I was shuffling, but I felt that somebody is playing mind games with you and they know exactly what they're doing. They just are selfish and thinking about themselves in a sense. And I do see this person being very, very guarded. It's like they do certain things to get what they want out of you, and then they leave you without answers. Okay, so in the immediate past, we have the Four of Swords. I see that some of y'all were just, relaxing, taking your time here, also on a break from communicating with someone, maybe a break with somebody. But there's also like rest and relaxation, like I'm just doing my own thing. So currently we have the Ace of Wands that comes out. And so I do see, the gravitation of like what you desire and like really drawn to it here. And if it is with someone, things are just on a physical, passionate level. There is a magnetic attraction, yes. However, beyond that point, is it going to turn into something wonderful? Because I do have the Three of Wands in the immediate future here. So I see progression from the Ace of Wands to the Three of Wands, which is really good. But there is also waiting for something. And we'll look into that a little bit further when I clarify. And now in your advice, we have the Queen of Wands. Your advice is saying that you are amazing. People love you. You look really good. So don't doubt yourself, especially when someone tries to play mind games with you. And I feel that it's because they recognize that you are out of their league in some way. And then if this is for you just on your personal, situation, not dealing with anyone, taking a rest in the past, and kind of just trying to figure things out. Now feeling this inspiration, how can I make this, that, and the other happen? In the immediate future, I do see progression here. But if things continue the way that they are going, we do have the Four of Wands in reverse. And so there's an instability in a foundation with somebody. And so we're going to find out what that is and why. Maybe it's a mismatch of energies of what you want and what somebody else wants. Also, there's also something about not having the support of, I don't want to say financial because I don't see that yet, but it's just like not having the support that you're looking for. If this is something that you're trying to achieve for yourself, Scorpio, the outcome is showing that things can get turned upside down whenever it is okay. Let's see. I'm not going to speculate. We got to really read underneath the surface of each energy to see what's going on, because I'm not going to be that person that just says it's this, it's that, it's the other. So let's start with the Four of Swords in your immediate past here. All right, so the Four of Swords is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Tower, as well as the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I do see you on a break from somebody, so if you were dealing with somebody, on a break from them. There was no communication, being at a crossroads of if you even want their attention anymore, because you feel that it was just such a huge disruption every time that you tried to get this person's attention, that things would just fall apart and it just wasn't working out. Now, for you personally as well, Scorpio, there's something about like just laying around and relaxing, and not looking at maybe what your victories need to, it's like, oh, I feel good where I'm at, until something happened here with this Tower moment, which changed everything. And it has a lot to do with your money, your finances, your stability here. And so in the past, it's like, oh, I was fine. I could just relax, whatever, everything, not noticing that something like the rug was going to be pulled beneath your feet in a certain situation financially. We're going to go ahead and clarify that Ace of Wands, but also with someone in a situation, I am seeing that it just wasn't working. So currently with this Ace of Wands, it's clarified by the King of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the King of Wands, as well as the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so somebody is just more into, like, somebody's using love as a form of manipulation and playing mind games with the other person here. And some of you, maybe it's a same gender relationship, and it's fun, it's exciting, but someone's like pride and ego gets in the way of like, oh, well, I'm not going to show them I really care about them. I'm just going to use, you can trust me. That's kind of what you're getting, or someone's getting out of this situation. It's like, it's more about the physicalness. And it's like, you can trust me. Oh, like, yeah, I just really like all these things about you. But really, it goes back to their wants, their desires, their needs, and trying to get someone to be more intimate and physical, but not really feeling the love with them. And things happening really fast. It's like somebody's pride and ego getting in the way, or just causing the conflict of what could be really beautiful by making it very meaningless and then moving on quickly from it. So it's like things are taking off with that Eight of Wands. Then why are we going into this Three of Wands in the immediate future, right? Now, for you personally, with your ideas and your desires and trying to listen to yourself and take leadership here and follow your heart's desires, there is inner conflict with yourself. It's like you have a lot of really great ideas, Scorpio, and a lot of things that you're drawn to, like, should I do this? Should I do that? But when you start overthinking things, you're like, oh, I don't know if that's going to work out. But really, truly, you could be very successful, and you're being pushed by the universe to take a chance here. Try it, see what happens. But I see that resistance in the middle of, well, what if it doesn't work? And, the mind can tell us all kinds of things. And that is our own inner conflict with ourselves. So let's go ahead and clarify that Three of Wands for the immediate future. All right, so the Three of Wands is clarified by the Four of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. So when it comes to somebody that you're dealing with, as fast as things happen, there's also waiting, and it gets to the point of stagnation and carrying this heavy weight of like rejection from the other person. But somebody's feeling like, I'm good, I'm fine, whatever, I have love all around me. But even though, look, I'm going to show it like this. So if this is you not trying to worry about the fact that this person is putting you on hold, they're making you wait for them, they're not reaching out to you, and you're constantly waiting on them, what I see is that you're like, I'm fine. I have other people that care about me and love me, whatever. But that heavy weight that you're carrying reverts back to that rejection there. The sense of feeling like things are just stagnant and it's boring and blah, blah, blah. And, don't give them that power. Okay, so the Magician at the bottom of the deck is telling me, like, if you give them that power over you, over your thoughts, over thinking like, even though I'm fine, even though I have other people that want to be around me, that weight of carrying like they didn't accept this cup and I'm still waiting on them. No, they don't deserve that. So if they're not going to put in the time and effort, or if it's just a mismatch in you and somebody else, that's okay. But take that 10 of Wands and head in the direction of your own progress, of your own love, and know that everything's okay. Now, personally for you, where things are, waiting for some kind of ships to come in, it feels like you want them to show up fast, right? things are progressing. There's a sense of stagnation when it comes to like carrying a heavy workload, but also being very happy here as well. And it does look like you're ready to start, creating something new for yourself, because you're gaining this sense of boredom, and whatever all this responsibility and work is. But you're like, but I still love what I do. I still love this and it's still working out. However, that can weigh very heavy on you if you get burnt out. So if you're doing too much, even though you love it, just there's something about you just feeling like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. But you can create whatever it is that you want. And I feel like you'll start manifesting something else that really fits where your heart is at, and feeling emotionally satisfied, and also loving what you do even more than, it's like sometimes we got to change things up, So that Queen of Wands is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so that's, this Queen of Wands is someone who will stand their ground. Don't chase. So your advice coming out is telling you don't chase after something that is not chasing after you. And so the Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles as clarification to this Queen of Wands is saying that, stand your ground. You give what you get, and things are not equal when this person isn't, taking you serious, or they want to break from you. And it's okay to say, you know what, I'm going to take back my gifts. And I don't know if that's like a form of a car or something like that, but I'm going to take back from giving to this person and not talk to them and do my own thing. And you're going to see that you have a lot of strength to move forward. Not that you didn't know that already, Scorpio, but it's just like, don't let this person take from you and steal from your happiness in any way. Don't let them have space in your thoughts when they don't deserve it, or you feel like you need to move on from them. And it's quite all right. Now, for you personally, when it doesn't come to anybody, what you give is what you get back. And so, everyone wants to be around you. There's giving and receiving, gifts coming in here. It feels like, I feel good. I feel like I can just finally rest, and feeling very confident and strong. I love this. And it's like you have this sense of, look at this garden I've made. I did this. I created this Nine of Pentacles. I went from a Six to a Nine of Pentacles. And it feels like a very rest and relaxation kind of thing. There's also the fact that even though things are going so good, and your vice is saying, don't forget to pamper yourself, have a little rest and relaxation, go and take a day to yourself. Remember to have a little bit of downtime, because it's so important. Because if you don't, you're going to feel like things are upside down. So let's go ahead and clarify this Four of Wands in reverse. Aha. Okay, so the Four of Wands in reverse, if everything continues the way that it's going in your outcome, it's clarified by the Temperance card, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So dealing with this person that you're dealing with, it's like a false twin flame. And that can just, twin flames can feel like a very powerful connection, but this one feels like a false twin flame because this person's really just trying to master and manipulate and get control and trick you and this and that and the other, and they're trying to, live rent-free in your thoughts. So don't allow this to live rent-free in your thoughts, this person. Not only that, this will, if everything continues the way that it's going, this relationship will not work out, but it's going to bring you balance. And being extremely patient here is going to bring you to a sense of overall stability and knowing that you deserve so much more. I feel like it's also going to bring someone who's a lot of fun and ready to, have a relationship. And now this could be someone you meet out in your community, whether that is like, wherever you go and get your cup of coffee in the morning, wherever you like to go and have lunch. Maybe you like to go and read a good book somewhere. Maybe you are somebody who loves to go run or jog or whatever, and be outdoorsy. Or maybe even work, but this is in a community setting and somebody's got their eye on you. But there's something better here for you. Everything happens for a reason to bring you something better. And also when this comes to you personally, where if everything continues the way that it's going, where it feels like there's this pause on what feels like a stable foundation, or that foundation is cracking, don't allow that to get the best of you, because even though you might want something to happen really fast and you're waiting for it to come in and you're like, is it going to change? There is the fact that, sometimes we have to learn patience here, and what you give is what you get. And so if you are working really hard, sticking to your plan here, of what you want, that will change. That 10 of Pentacles is saying, like, don't fall back into what you were doing in the past as well, where once you were getting success, once money was getting good, that you're just like, I'm going to take a break for months and months and months, like have some kind of reserve, don't overspend, things like that, but also pamper yourself, right? I know. But it's just coming out like, don't act impulsively maybe with your money as well. Be patient, because your money situation will change. Things will improve. But there might be some cracks in the foundation that need to be looked at, and what you put into it are going to reward you. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get some messages for you. Aha. This couldn't have been a better oracle message for you, because this is just what I couldn't get out. But, the first thing that comes out, grounding. So go deep, explore your roots, okay? Keep yourself grounded here. Take some time to read a book underneath that tree. Just enjoy, the water going by, maybe even being outside and listening to nature and clearing your mind in that way will help you to really reconnect with you, and also ease the worries that might be on your mind here. Also, you'll have answers and clarity when you do that, and exploring your roots on what you really want out of life, what you really want in a partnership, what you really want overall is going to really strengthen things for you in life, where you're like, nope, this is for me or this is not for me. And you will not allow other people to just come into your life for a short period of time, or have instant gratification a little bit with, career choices or money making or whatever. You're going to ground yourself and find something that really, really works for you. So solitude and silence, peace prevails. That just reiterates on what I was just telling you. So finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. So you will be experiencing some spiritual gifts as well. Trust your intuition. Listen to yourself, deep down inside. Your intuition, when it's telling you something's good for you or something isn't good for you, listen to that, because you're not going to steer yourself wrong. Okay, so grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Be happy for the things that you have right now. Be happy for others. Be, grateful for where you are at currently. Even if it's like one thing that you have going good right now, be grateful for that and just say, I'm so happy I have this, or I have that, or I have these good people in my life. I'm happy that I'm able to wake up today and start over a new day and get the opportunity to see what this day holds for me. So that's where joy will start to expand, and all the worries will just kind of be tossed in the trash. So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.